Hello everyone and welcome to this video and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, I'm Shelby, and this video, as you can tell from the title, is about Dua Lipa's Future Nostalgia. Future Nostalgia by Dua Lipa was probably hands down one of the most well-received pop albums of 2020. She won many awards for it, and her singles have been wildly successful from this album and are continuing to be very successful. Obviously, I've heard the singles from this album, but I have heard them just in passing, like when I hear them on the radio and such, or when I see them on commercials everywhere, social media, all that. But I really haven't listened to the singles intently before. Like, I haven't really focused on everything that's happening in the songs, so I'm definitely going to do that while listening to this album. But I also haven't listened to this album as a whole, and I am actually pretty excited because from what I know of the singles, we've got some pretty good beats that go on. It is very kind of like a really great type of pop where there's definitely some retro influence, but it doesn't feel like it is trying to be retro. It's just kind of taking some retro influence and making it more present day. And also, to top it off, one thing I really admire about Dua Lipa is her tone of voice. I really enjoy her tone of voice. I don't think that deeper tone is a tone you find very often in like pop radio today, and I find that really enjoyable to listen to whenever I have heard her songs or heard her featured on other songs. I'm only a year and then some behind, so I'm gonna go ahead and start listening to this album by Dua Lipa, and if you see me looking down at my phone at any point, that is because I will be reading along to the lyrics as well. Let's go.
You want a timeless song, I wanna change the game, like modern architecture, John Lautner coming your way. I know you like this beat, so nostalgia is the name. I know you're trying to figure me out, I can handle myself. No matter what you do, I'm gonna get it without you. I know you ain't used to a female alpha. Can't be a rolling stone if you live in a glass house. You keep on talking that talk. One day you gonna blast.
You can really hear her accent on her A's.
I'm out here showing my face. I know you're trying to figure me out. My name's on the tip of
This is a good chorus. This sounds definitely a bit more funk-esque.
You can't get with this if you ain't built for this.
Definitely a bit more funk-esque.
I know you're trying to figure me out.
Ooh, the chords.
Keep running your mouth. You want the recipe, but can't handle myself.
Ooh, all the chords there. Obviously, I've heard this song. I've never really caught the bass line when I hear it publicly. Gosh, her tone, right in that range right there, it's good. There's that bass. This really is like pop, present day pop gold, truly. Yes. I really do love the little funk influence on this album. It's not overbearing though, funk. It's very much so like pop.
Don't show up.
Yes.
Don't come now. Don't start caring about me now. Don't start caring.
Does this part play on the radio? Because I don't recognize it. Oh yeah. I love the like disco kind of vibes too. A little bit of disco. We should definitely bring more disco influence into present day pop. I would not be mad about that at all. Not at all.
Guess I never had a love like this. Hit me harder than I ever expected.
This is definitely the higher end of her range.
And the color of the sky looking nice and nice. You know.
Yes.
Baby, I can see you now. 'Cause I'm burning all for you.
Oh.
In control of what I do. And I love the way you move. Get the heat and the thrill. 'Cause when it's only me and you. You got me losing all my cool. I like us better when we're intertwined. The way it's a trick up, put your love with your lips on mine. All right, you got me waking up an appetite, tight. And the color of the sky looking
Ooh.
nice and nice. You know. Baby, I can see you know what I do. And I love the way you move.
So far I can say like in these first 3 songs, the music production is like absolutely fantastic. And I am understanding why it's been getting like so much love. Ooh. There's that lower range. Very catchy chorus.
Don't you agree? You got me feeling diamond rich. Who needs to go to sleep when I got you next to me? All night, I'm riding with you. I know you got my back, and you know I got you. Let's get physical. Lights out, follow the noise. Baby, keep on dancing like you ain't got a choice. Come on, let's get physical. Adrenaline keeps on rushing in. Love the simulation we're dreaming in. Don't you agree? Living out the life. 'Cause this one's pretty nice. Living it up. Who needs to go to sleep when I got you next to me? All night.
I will say that so far, this song is probably the one I would put at the bottom. I'm not saying it's bad, but it'd be the one I'd listen to the least out of the 4 I've heard so far. Double time. Okay, this song is blowing up everywhere right now, but I actually do really like the groove. And I like her vocals there.
me at the perfect time. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo.
I love it. My sugar boo. And I just like the chorus of this one. It's like a perfect summer song. And I like the tempo of the verses. It's just good. I gave this song a hard time at first because I know it was like something a lot of people were using on social media, like TikTok or whatever. I don't have TikTok, but it really is a good song. Oh, I like this part. Yeah. It's just good.
Moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you on a ride. I got you. Moonlight,
Do I like Levitating or Don't Start Now more from singles?
dance with me. I'm levitating.
I think I like this more. I think I like this more.
Dance with me. I'm levitating.
Ooh.
Think I lied a little. Yeah.
Ooh. Having such like prominent bass lines just works so well with her tone of voice. Does that make sense? Ooh, nice. Yes. This works wonderfully with her style. I'm noticing a little bit is being added musically. I hope it doesn't build into this huge thing. I want to stay in this vibe. Oh, nice little gentle build. Perfect. Ooh. Yes. This song is hitting all the right marks for me. Ooh. This song is. This song is gonna be fast. Oh. Oh, I love that. Ooh, beautiful. Ultimate dance track. Ooh, nice. And then nice like wispy, layered, harmonizing vocals. Well, this is a totally different opening vibe than anything else on this album. Oh yeah. Ah, love it. Yes. This tone. I love the strings. Like you used to be afraid of love and what it might do. Oh goddamn, you got me in love again. 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 Show me the heavens right here, baby. No, it's enjoyable. When I literally am just sitting here absorbing it instead of like making comments. Ooh. The strings and the all of it coming together so beautifully. My heart beats so loud. Can't believe there's something left in my chest anymore. But goddamn, you got me in love again. Yes. I'm really feeling the disco vibes on this one. Yes, nice outro. Freaking gorgeous. Oh yeah, there's this one. This one's good. This one's also good. I've always been the one to say this one is not shocking at all that it did well on radio. Like, not at all. Her verses, I love the melody on the verses on this one. Yeah. That little, slight little grumble in her voice at that part. But when you said hello, I knew that was the end of it all. I should have stayed at home. 'Cause now I really let you go. Am I falling in love with the one that could break my heart? Oh no, I was a better. Yeah. But when you said hello, not shocking that this one did well publicly. Gosh, I never really picked up until listening to the album as a whole how much disco influence there was. What a bummer. I should have picked up on that sooner. I hear it. I hear it. Beautiful riffs. Ooh. This song kind of sounds like it doesn't belong with the rest of the album. Musically, this song just kind of doesn't feel like it matches like anything else on the album. This is kind of the wild card. I'm a little thrown off by this one musically.
When there's boys around, isn't it funny how we laugh it off to hide our fear when there's nothing funny here?
Ooh, the lyrics of this one.
To ease the tension so it don't go south, but there's nothing funny now. When we stop saying things 'cause they're all listening, no, the kids ain't alright.
Huh? Ooh, I see the message of this song.
I know that there will be a man around to save the day, and that was sarcasm in case you needed it mansplained. I should have stuck to ballet. And they do what they say 'cause it's all on TV. Oh, the kids ain't alright. Boys will be, boys will be, boys will be.
This one also musically doesn't match up with the rest of the album, but the message, I'm all about it.
If you're offended by this song, you're clearly doing something wrong. Boys will be, boys will be, boys will be, boys will be boys. But girls will be women. Boys stop saying things 'cause it's all on TV. No, the kids ain't alright. Boys will be, boys will be, boys will be, boys will be boys.
There it is, Future Nostalgia by Dua Lipa, and I did thoroughly enjoy that album. I definitely see why it just like dominated the past year when it came to like pop albums. I mean, it was just like really great mixture of, first of all, like I've said before I start this, I absolutely adore the tone of her singing voice. I don't think it is a voice that we hear super often in like pop radio, and it's very recognizable, and I appreciate that. But I think this album is like the perfect combination of like present day pop, very well executed. This album is proof that you can have an album filled with singles that are going to do very well publicly, and have it be, you know, genuine pop, but also being like very well produced pop that makes you want to keep listening. What I appreciated was that the production of this album did not disappoint me at all. Between, like, you know, I said I was hearing some funk, but so much disco influence, which I'm all about, but it wasn't done so in like a try hard or cheesy way. And the really prominent bass lines in so many of the songs, like, I think that's just wonderful. Like having that with the disco and her tone of voice, like it's just was all a very wonderful combination that just worked perfectly. Like definitely an A plus. Now with that said, the last two songs musically do not match with the rest of the album, like at all. Like they just don't match up musically. But I wonder what the thought process was in adding those songs, because they didn't match up. Now the very last song, I have a feeling it was the message for sure. Like the messaging of that song and what the lyrics were saying. I mean, I was all about it. But it is interesting because it really was like up until that point, I felt like I was very much following along with the theme of like, you know, dance and pop and funk and disco. And then they kind of threw in those last two songs that were still very much so pop, but they definitely were missing kind of some of the other elements that I heard earlier in the album. But I don't even care. Between her singles that have been very successful, I think Don't Start Now would be the one I personally listen to the least. It's still good. That's not saying that it's not good. I really just like Levitating a lot. I think it's such an easy, good groove, a wonderful summer song. So all in all, I'm pretty pleased. This album from Dua Lipa is a far cry from like the singles that she released a few years earlier that were playing all the time. I don't remember the titles of the songs, but I love this kind of Dua Lipa so much more. Now, rumor has it, or I think I saw a headline somewhere online where she said that she's already thinking about her next album and it's going to be entirely different from Future Nostalgia, which doesn't surprise me. I feel like it would be hard to make an album just like this again and have it not feel like a copycat or it was trying too hard. But now that I've seen this from her, I am very curious to know what the direction she is going to take on this next album. So let me know in the comments what songs you like from Future Nostalgia or what you're hoping for from the next Dua Lipa album, especially since she says it's going to be very different from this one. I would definitely love to have a discussion about it. And if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. I post when I can. It's not consistent. I'm sorry. But I do what I can. So go ahead and hit subscribe if you would do that. That'd be awesome. And thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it until the very end of this video. And until next time, bye.